Hello and welcome to Space Shark Teaches. I'm Sean from Space Shark Studios, and I'm here to teach you GDScript in Godot 3.1. Let's get started. In this lesson, we'll make our own tileable sprite, or I guess use one that I've made, and then update our platform to use a tileable sprite. So first off, what does tileable mean? So it means that whenever it stretches, it will make a new copy of itself along the way as opposed to stretching it out. So as you can see in these, if we go into one of these platforms, it is literally just a square image that we've stretched out. To show how that works in a bad way, if we stretch it out this way, see how it stretches? That's not good. We don't want it to stretch the image. We want it to make basically duplicates like this, well, along the way. Time it goes up and down or right, it does that. So what do we do to get this? Well, we add a new tileable sprite. I've made a new industrial sprite. It's not great, but you can see it kind of has some wires and some gray. We're going to be using that. So this is provided in the description of this video. I'm going to drag that into the project, into Sprites, and then I'm going to swap this out. And it looks terrible. You should have expected this after we went over our sprite input tutorial. So that is because with industrial platform selected, we need to go to import and then use a preset called 2D pixel. Once we hit re-import, all right, it's looking better, but it's still not tiled. In order to make tiling, we need repeat to be enabled. Click re-import. And then we need to select the sprite and then go to the section called region and turn it on, which will make everything go away. The way region works is we have to specify a width and a height. And before we do any of that, let's make sure and reset scale, clicking that little button, to 1 by 1. And now you can see what our tile is supposed to look like. To make it tile, we don't go and say stretch it out again. We actually use these numbers right here. So let's multiply this by 4. And then go ahead and scale it. Let's scale it down and then in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we go ahead and resize our collider. And then when we save and go back over to here, they've all resized, except they haven't all resized correctly. What we need to do is select them all, go over to 2D, transform, and we need to set this back to 1 by 1 so that it will keep this platform scale. So if we want this to be bigger, we would go and scale the sprite and the collision shape up. Instead of doing that, let's go ahead and make a new scene from platform, hit Control D, and make it long platform. So now we have long platform, which we can go ahead and size up. So I have 128. Let's multiply that again by 4 and then scale this to match. And now when we save, we can drag long platform into the scene and then move it around. So delete that one drag this up under, and then we can Control D and move this. That way we have a platform that the character always has as base. Go ahead and press play. We have to move some of the balls around, but besides that, we now have a base to our level, which was not hard. So now we know how to make tileable images and use them for tileable things. And that is going to be it for this lesson. In the next lesson, we are going to be covering creating a camera and a background so that it doesn't have this dull gray background and the character can't run off the screen. There he goes. Boom. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you for watching Space Shark Teaches. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe to the channel and remember to click the bell to always stay up to date. Please also join us on our Discord, linked in the comments, and check out our other videos if you ever want to see what else we've been up to. Thanks again for watching, and we can't wait to see what you make.